Takiasen, Namaste, Sarve Mere Rechtadar. So, Atia, Osio, all my relatives. Ahowan ICrow here, also known as Freebird. I am so grateful to all of those who have given me my names over the years, and I'm really grateful how my name has kind of changed over the years, because we do, as my adopted dad would share, we do are given different names as we grow, and we grow into those names as we grow. And not that we ever lose our original name, because that's a part of us, kind of like we always have this inner child inside of us, and we have an inner adult, and we have an inner elder, and we have an inner teenager and an inner rebel. But we also grow through these experiences. We learn about ourselves and about life and nature through them. And speaking of nature and the animals, we have learned so much from our original university, which is here on Earth, our inner universe, our beautiful Earth and all of its creatures. And so many traditions, as I look back in all of my little DNA strands, a majority of them did not have what was called a medicine wheel at that time. They did believe in the circle of life. They definitely honored all of the elements. However, they didn't have like a medicine wheel, or what we call calling in the directions. They woke up and honored the elements and the animals. So I find that very interesting. It was later that they constructed, or some traditions adopted another tradition's medicine wheel or the circle. And this morning on our fire, we were speaking about the circle with the cross in it. And I'm drawing it, and I'm like, that's a medicine wheel. How cool is that? So it is innate. It is a part of our makeup, whether we're conscious or not, to really be fully engulfed and a part of nature. And through our colonialism and our patriarchy, a lot of that has flipped and disconnected us from that natural flow. And so it feels so strange to some, like, okay, well, you know, how am I connected with the lion? Well, let's kind of delve into that a little bit. So with the animal astrology and our oracle deck, I want to take just a few moments and just really go into, well, let's take a dive into the sun, so to speak. Let's, and how the sun has become, or the lion has become, a representation of the sun, and how the sun and the lion are, their characteristics are very familiar. Let's put it that way. Okay, so gonna do this. I've got the music playing in the background here, and this is music that was given to me in India, and I have no copyright on it. I have no rights to the music other than, well, I paid for it. So it's going to play in the background. There should not be any problems with that. We'll see. Anyway, and I also have my rattle, And let's go ahead and take a nice deep breath. Close our eyes and sigh away anything that's no longer needed. Just exhale. Another nice deep breath and more of a gentle sigh. Feeling those shoulders relax and settling into that body. And one more nice deep breath in. And exhale nice and gently through your nose, settling your awareness into your heart space. And onto your path, whatever your path may look like. And reaching that oasis. I'm gonna settle this into more of a heartbeat. And before your mind's eye, excuse me, into that oasis, there's a lion. Maybe yours is a female lion. Maybe yours is a male lion. Maybe you're a young one. One thing I do know and would like to share about lions is they usually are in a pack. There's a whole family of them. Most of them are females. There may be a few young males. Sometimes lions, the male lions, roam together till they find their pack. Sometimes a female lion is off on her own. But most of the time, they're looking for their pack, just like us humans. We have our ego. The lion definitely represents the sun and the ego. Not that the ego is bad. Not that the ego is good. It just is. And that's our lion. The lion within us. It's not good. It's not bad. It just is. And maybe we have found our pack, our herd, our little pride of lions. And maybe we're still searching for ours. But the first thing we really, really want to know is my lion. What does my lion like? What is natural for my lion? What are my characteristics? Not the ones that been told is who I am. But what really brings that, oh, this is me, lifts that lion up onto that cliff and says, yes, this is me. This is my pride. This is job in this pride. This is what I can bring to the pride. Maybe I'm the male lion that skirts our territory and roars up and says, this is our area. And these is the women. This is my pride to protect. Maybe I'm a protector. Or maybe I am a hunter. And I'm going to guard the left flank over here and come in when I feel that right moment. Maybe I'm staying back and the babysitter of the young ones. Whatever brings that ooey gooey dewy like pride, like this is mine. Not in an arrogant way, but in a I got this kind of way. This is what lights me up, keeps that plasma going. So, connecting with your inner lion. Gonna allow a few minutes of silence. Breathing into that lion. And feeling what your lion has to show for you. Your inner son. And taking a nice deep breath. Maybe your lion, your inner son, can give you a little mantra, a little affirmation. For me, mine is, I use my ego for the greater good of the pride. I use my ego, my lion, for the greater good of my pride. Isn't it wonderful how my lion serves the highest good of my pride? And we'll take in another nice deep breath. Maybe we can let out a little roar for our next breath. And we'll walk our lion back into our heart off of our path, out of our oasis. Feeling that heart center, wiggling our fingers and toes, and seeing through the eyes of our lion, we can gently and lovingly open our eyes. So, may you enjoy connecting with your inner sun, your lion, that planet or guiding star of ours. And we'll come back with another planet, another day, another animal. Hey, hey.